Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nico and Bandy show. I do want to apologize that we were not here last week. We actually had Reggie on last week, and he's not going to be joining us today because he's really he basically thinks that we burned him, which just isn't true because Nico basically had to have an emergency surgery, and he's better now, but he's going to talk about it a little bit. So what the heck happened to you?
Yeah, basically that was very random. On a Wednesday night, I started having like pain in my stomach, but I figured I had a lot of food during lunch. So I was like, maybe I ate too much or I ate something bad. I'll just, chill. I'll just go to bed, and tomorrow I'll wake up and everything will be good. The thing is, I barely slept that night, and the following morning I couldn't even stand up because it was hurting too much. So I ended up going to the hospital, and it was my appendix. Shoutouts appendix. Yay.
Woo! Let's go appendix.
Yeah, appendix. The appendix is useless. That's what the surgeon told me. It used to be useful when we were like prehistoric people, but nowadays it actually does nothing besides sometimes explode and hurt you for no reason. And when it happens, you gotta go to the ER and they gotta take it out, and that's it. And that's basically the entire story. So that's why we couldn't record last week, because I was in the hospital room. I was tired and hurt, and yeah. Reggie, I'm not lying. I can show you my scars, dude. Come back to the podcast, dude. It's not a troll, guys.
Yes, he literally had the surgery, Reggie. I mean, come on. You got to believe him. What the heck? But no, seriously. Yeah, we should be. I think we're probably back to normal now, because it seems like you've recovered fairly quickly for what it's worth, which is good.
This is a quick recovery. Like, I don't really feel pain anymore. I don't know. It's like annoying when I move too much. I kind of feel, the scars and stuff. But besides that, no, I'm all good, dude. So let's freaking go, dude. We're back. Reggie's going to be there next week. Yep. We have a bunch of cool news to tell you all about. It's going to be a great show, man.
Well, we actually do have a lot, because we have some stuff from last week and this week. So there's actually quite a bit to go into.
There's a lot of stuff. And what do you say we just jump into it?
Yeah, let's start with the Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
So I think what we'll kind of go into is just how well the movie is doing, which I guess honestly isn't really that much of a surprise.
Yeah.
Right, that the Mario Galaxy movie is doing well. Like the original Mario movie made over $1 billion, so this one will probably make around that much, if not maybe a little bit less, just because the idea of Mario being in theaters isn't quite as novel as it was the first time. But even still, it's selling extremely well. It apparently sold 373 million in its first week, and now it's over 600 million.
Yep.
So I would not be surprised if this ends up cracking $1 billion, or at least getting close to it.
Oh, it's gonna break records again, dude, for sure. Like, I mean, it prints money. It literally prints money, dude. It's very easy for Nintendo to just make another one after that, and then another one, and another one, and then go down the same route as the Marvel movies, where the hype completely dies down. Oh, well.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what's... that might be what ends up happening if they all kind of start to feel the same. Because I think I've definitely noticed that while a lot of like the casual audience definitely like the movie, I have been seeing a lot more complaining about this movie compared to the first one, where everyone was kind of okay with the first movie not having very much of a grand story. This one really doubles down on that and really is just kind of TikTok brain rot the movie. So I'm very curious to see if Nintendo and Illumination is actually going to try to remedy that in the future films, because I think if they want to continue to make these movies successful, they are eventually going to have to actually attempt to make the stories better in these movies. Just a little bit more engaging than what we currently have, because right now it's just like, ooh, flashy reference, which I am okay with, but I do know even for me, I will get tired of that eventually.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious to see how it's going to go.
We discussed this like 2 weeks ago, but yeah. By the end of the movie, I was ready for it to be over with. I was like, okay, I've had enough of the Mario movie. Just let's move on. That's too much. That's too much flashing. That's too much music, explosions, boom, 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 boom. It never stops. But yeah, they're making so much money that I don't see them stopping that. I think they're gonna, do the same thing for the third movie. Maybe they're gonna try to go more slower, to go slower with like the Zelda movie. You know, maybe this one's gonna be more focused on, you know, telling a story, telling us more about the lore of Zelda and everything. I think their Mario franchise is just gonna be, I don't want to say brain rot.
It'll probably always
you know
just
what I mean.
be.
Like, yeah.
I mean, it's not actual brain rot. It's just very, very, very fast paced, and it's just constantly trying to like keep your attention the whole time. So it almost feels like a Mr. Beast video where it's like, I have to keep your attention the whole time you're watching this. That's kind of like what the Mario movies feel like, which again isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially if you're a Mario fan, but it does get tiring after a while.
Indeed. It was still a good movie, but yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's not it for Mario Galaxy. There's also a bundle coming out for Switch 2 where you can get Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 with it, and you save $20. Which isn't a lot. I'm going to be honest. I feel like what they usually do for the bundles is you just get the game for free. So, like, this game is $70, you get $70 off of the console. But no, you only save $20. You still have to pay for a part of the game.
Yeah, it's the bare minimum, and it's even worse because I read more about this. This is not even like an official bundle. Basically, if you go to a store or online and you get a Switch 2, and then a copy of Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, then at the register you get $20 off. Like, it's not even a proper bundle. Like, it's
not a real bundle.
Yeah, it's they call it a bundle. Yeah, sure, but it's basically just $20 off if you buy Switch 2 and Mario Galaxy 1+2. Which, I mean, if you don't own any of these and you were planning on buying them anyways, that's great to get $20 off, but it's like the laziest bundle I've ever seen, to be honest.
It barely even counts as a bundle. Yeah, like $20 off is just kind of ridiculous. Like, they absolutely could have thrown the game in for free.
Yep.
There's really no reason they couldn't have done that. Like, they did that for Mario Kart World, and that's like a brand new game. But they can't... I guess the reason they didn't do it for Galaxy 1 and 2 is because they're probably assuming people are going to watch the movie, and then they're going to want to play the game, the actual games, on the Switch. So they're trying to take advantage of that as much as possible by offering the cheapest discount ever. Like, you might as well not even bother with a discount. Like, honestly, like, why even bother when it's only $20 off?
I know, and I mean, it's a Switch 2 bundle, but Mario Galaxy 1+2 is a freaking Wii game. Like, of course, it's the 4K version for Switch 2, blah, blah, blah. It's still a freaking game from
but it's
2006. Like...
Yeah, all they did was add story in Galaxy 2 and a little extra story in Galaxy 1. There's barely any other differences beyond that.
I know, it's the crappiest bundle, but if you want to have it, you have until May 9. So
there you go.
Act quickly if you want to save $20. You'll be able to buy a couple of Feastables Mario Galaxy chocolate bars with it. So that's good.
That's right. That's you can use the extra $20 on, yeah.
Yep.
Well, speaking of stuff only being around for a limited amount of time, I actually want to hear more about the Mario Maker 2 levels from you, because I don't know a lot about this, but apparently Nintendo is deleting a bunch of the Mario Maker 2 levels.
Yeah.
Which is very, very strange.
Yeah, it's strange, especially because Mario Maker 2 is such an old game at this point. But the way I read the story is that a bunch of people started reporting their levels getting deleted, so they were confused as to why. So they started, sharing this with other members of the community, and like eventually it got to over 1,000 levels that were deleted for advertising. So, like
for advertising.
Yeah, it's not even like newer levels. This could have been like levels uploaded back in 2020 or something, like very old levels. And the thing is, these levels were using a hashtag in their description or in their title. The hashtag was Team Shell, which I was unaware of, but it is a popular Discord server where Mario Maker players can share their creation with other makers. Because, as you know, sharing Mario Maker levels is not that easy. You gotta share the codes around, and it's hard to get discovered in this game. So they just created Team Shell, which... the whole purpose was to share the thing with friends,
Even when you were doing Super Nico Maker a while back, you were using, I think, like a Google Forms for people to give you levels, because there was no way to play your community's levels without being able to share them. Like, that really was like the simplest method.
That was the easiest way for me to play levels. I was like, hey, fill up the form, send the code, and I was rolling a dice.
That's what you had to do.
and I just picked random levels. But yeah, so Team Shell was there to fix this issue using modern technology, aka Discord. But now, apparently using hashtag Team Shell will get your level banned for advertising. Like, bro,
That's so stupid.
Dude.
That's ridiculous.
And the reason this started happening is apparently because of mass reports being made by, someone named MT94, who was a once well-regarded Mario Maker creator, and they ended up getting banned for cheating or something. So out of spite, they started reporting every single level with the hashtag Team Shell. And I guess they did it well enough, or maybe they had a team to help them, but they did their mass report attack so well that Nintendo actually started deleting the levels. And once your level gets deleted,
pathetic.
It is, yeah. If true, it is very pathetic. And the thing is, there's no appeal thing in Mario Maker. Like, if your level gets deleted, it's deleted. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, I had this level with the P balloon Mario, when you just like fly, and my level was called like farting in the sky, and that was reported and banned. And like,
what? Why was that reported?
It was like a maze, and you just flied around using the P Mario.
Wait, we played that on Minus World, didn't we?
Probably, yeah. Well, this level,
I think I remember that one.
It's banned, dude, because I use farting. But yeah, basically, the only reason I bring that up is because once your level gets deleted, that's it. No appeal, no second chance. GG. Just change the title, try re-uploading it, and hope for the best. And yeah,
wow, imagine being someone imagine you get banned from a random video game, so you feel like you have to take it out on other people by removing their levels. Like, come on, dude. Go outside. Who cares? It's not that serious. Yeah. Play something else. I don't understand.
Literally touch grass. Like, for real.
Yeah. That is the definition of touch grass. Like, that is so pathetic. I'm sorry. It really is.
So dumb. So, yeah, apparently it's that player called MT94, but there was an interview given to Kotaku by another user named LMT, and they also want to take the blame, and they say, hey, it's me. So who did this? I don't know. Who cares? Whoever did it is just a loser, and you're cringe, dude. That's it.
That's just sad. Like, come on. There's more to life than defeating or trying to delete other players' Mario Maker 2 levels.
I know. And also, like, Nintendo, L take for actually deleting those levels.
Yeah, for actually doing it.
Checking them out. Like, come on, just do your research. Find out what Team Shell is, and then you'll realize it's not even advertising. And even if it was advertising, who the crap cares? It's an old game about making Mario levels. It's not that deep, bro.
I think, this actually brings up an interesting precedent where with the next Mario Maker, whenever that'll be, probably within the next year or two, I wonder if they're going to have, because of this, if they're going to have some sort of system to allow you to try to appeal a level that gets banned, to try to have it get put up, and then you can send some sort of post to Nintendo saying, hey, I don't think my level deserves to be banned for this reason and that reason. Now, I don't know if Nintendo will actually care about that. That might be going too far for them, or if they even really can do anything to control that, because there's millions of levels available to play, so I doubt they could even look at all of those messages. But maybe there's something they can do to prevent stuff like that from happening, because that is pretty stupid.
This is pretty dumb, very cringe, and stupid. But yeah, hopefully this eventually stops, and eventually Mario Maker 3 is going to be better.
Yeah, hopefully so. I guess we'll just dive into the next two things. These next two topics, honestly, there isn't much to say. Yeah. So first, Switch and Switch 2 got a firmware update. Stability. Yay. Wow. Cool.
Version 22.1.0, and
thank God.
It improves stability. That's what it does.
Yep.
Nothing else.
And then the next things is just more music for Nintendo Music. So we got Splatoon 3, which I think it was already there, but it added the side order DLC music. Yep. And we also got Tomodachi Life. So, and again, I know we've talked about this before. I am really glad to see that Nintendo is, with their new games. This is Tomodachi Life on the Switch, right? Not the 3DS one?
No, it's the new one.
Yeah. So I'm really glad that with their new games, they're actually dropping the OSTs when the actual new games come out. I think that is a really, really great idea. I'm shocked they still have not added Mario Kart World's music. I don't know what the hell they're waiting for. That's like my most anticipated thing for them to add to this app. I would actually use Nintendo Music again, because I right now I have to use YouTube if I want to listen to the Mario Kart World OST, and that's kind of difficult because a lot of people don't have like the full thing.
I know. I sent you a website on Discord. Basically, I found this Mario Kart World radio website, and they have all of these soundtrack. Yeah. That's what I use. That's actually like when I want to focus and work, I just use that website and I listen to the Mario Kart World soundtrack. But come on, Nintendo, put this on the freaking phone app, and then I'll use the freaking phone app. It's not that serious.
That's the most. It's the most perplexing thing to me. I think they made a comment at one point saying that it would take a long time to add all the music, but it's like, guys, like, what are you doing? Literally just take your MP3 files, your .wav files, and just put them on there. Like, you've had 10 years to make the game and figure out what all the music's going to be. You have them. I don't know what you're waiting for.
There is no reason at all. Like, I know some people are going to be like, well, maybe the music is different during lap 1, lap 2, lap 3, or sometimes it loops back, but not at the beginning of the track and blah, blah. All of this is already figured out. It exists in the music format. And even the freaking Mario Kart World Radio website I'm using has that fixed already. It works. Like, if a random fan can freaking do it, like, come on, the multi-billion-dollar company can do it. They just refuse to do it for absolutely no reason.
The only explanation I can think of is that whenever they do Mario Kart DLC, maybe they want to bundle that music with the original game's music, because like we still don't know when the DLC is going to happen. So maybe they're like waiting for that, but that also doesn't make any sense.
I know,
because like we just talked about Splatoon 3's DLC getting added while the original game's music was already there. So I really don't know what they're waiting for. I don't get it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there is no explanation. It's just Nintendo drip feeding content very slowly. Because that's it. That's Nintendo. That's what they do.
Yep, I suppose so. Well, I guess we'll talk about the next thing, which is Pokémon Champions. Now, I think we should be clear. I don't think either of us have played this game yet.
No, we still haven't played. I downloaded it. I was like hoping to play it before last week's podcast, but then life happened and I completely forgot this week. So I've been busy recording for the 3D Sonic video, so I've had no time to play it. But I have looked into it. I guess I do have something I want to talk about with Twitter. But go ahead and tell me, what's everyone thinking about the game first? Oh, everybody
What's
is
the reception?
Saying that this game is a freaking masterpiece. It features everything we wanted. It's the Pokemon Company's best work yet. Psych!
They nailed it. Good job.
No, that's not what they're saying a lot. The game came out and received mixed reviews. Apparently, it's not that pretty. It's kind of glitchy. The microtransaction things are actually insane. It costs a lot of money, and in a way, the game is pay to win. Like, if you want to have a decent shot at being a competitive Pokemon player, you're gonna have to spend some money to get all the things you need. And even worse than all of that, the game is not even running at 60 FPS on the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean,
that's crazy. Has that been fixed yet since this has come out, or is it not patched in?
No, this was not even addressed. Like, they patched a couple of glitches, which, you know what? To be fair, I'm okay. Okay, it's stupid that the game ships with glitches, but if you're gonna fix them like 2-3 days later, I forgive you. It's okay. But no, the whole running at 60 FPS thing, it feels like it's not even in the plan yet. Like, it's not part of.
Wow.
They don't care at all. The game's gonna run at 30, and that's it. Deal with it.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Makes no sense. There's 186 Pokemons so far in Pokémon Champions, which it's not all of them. So a lot of people.
It's not all of them. Yeah.
I know. They were training their Pokemon in like Pokemon Fire Red or Pokemon Legends Arceus or X and Y.
X and
Legends
Y.
ZA. Sorry, Legends ZA. Oh my
I guess
God,
theoretically, if you tried really hard, you could get Pokemon from that game to home. It would take a while.
I said
you could make it work though.
But
dude, I've seen people I see people take Pokemon from Gen 3 and get them to home. So theoretically, X and Y also counts. Most of the games count.
So yeah, basically a bunch of people were preparing their epic Pokemon, ready to transfer them to Pokemon Home and then get them to Pokemon Champions. But no, idiot! That Pokemon is not part of the game, so you can't play with it. And that's... Yep. Of course, they're gonna add more Pokemon in the future. I get all of that. But like we were discussing before the podcast, like Pokemon Stadium 2 on freaking Nintendo 64 released in what?
More Pokemon.
1999 or something. It had like...
Yeah, it was 99 or 2000, something like that.
It had like 250 Pokemon. And this one has less than that. It's...
Yep. I put out another hit tweet where I made everyone on Twitter angry for just sharing a basic opinion. Literally all I said was, it's what we just talked about, that the game only has like 186 Pokemon. I was honestly expecting all of them to be playable because I thought that was the point of this game. But apparently no. As usual, everyone got upset with me. And I didn't know what I was talking about. And what everyone was saying, I think, was valid to an extent, because all the Pokemon that are available are for competitive play only. And if you use like legendaries in competitive play, they could be seen as really overpowered, and then that would make the meta of the game really boring. So that I definitely understand that. I see where people are coming from, but there is still no excuse that this game, by the way, this game is online only. There should be an offline mode as well as a casual mode where you can play the game normally with any of the Pokemon available just as a casual person and not with a competitive like ranked kind of mode. That just doesn't exist in this game. Well, actually, there is a casual mode, but again, you still cannot use all the Pokemon. So I don't understand. Like, I feel like that's like the bare minimum of what this game should have had, was just the ability to use all the Pokemon. And I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, but it would be so much animations for Game Freak to do." They can't do it. Yes, they can. They can do it. They have the money to do it. They're just choosing not to.
Yep.
They're choosing to make the game as cheaply as possible, and you can tell because the game doesn't even run at 60 frames a second on Switch 2.
This is so dumb. Like, when I read that, I was like, no, they're trolling. This
Dude, I'm so tired of people glazing this company. Like, come on, let's have some standards, guys.
I know.
Like, yes, 1,000 Pokemon is a lot. This is also the freaking Pokemon company. They can make this work. Because, like, for me, I don't know. Do you know about Pokemon Showdown? It's a game you can play online. It's kind of like Pokemon Stadium, but it has like all of them.
Bit about it, and yeah.
So I was thinking, like, maybe I'm sure Nintendo was aware of that, of Pokemon Showdown. I thought Champions was going to be basically an official version of that. Mm-hmm. That's how it was kind of presented to me, at least. And I thought, okay, well, that's actually really cool. There's be an official version of Showdown to play. But no, it's just not that. It's just not. So I don't know. Sue me. I guess my opinion was wrong.
I mean, yeah, I guess. We discussed it before the game came out, but Pokemon Champions was obviously made for competitive Pokemon trainers. I get it. It was made for like those guys that grind, that, you know, they get their perfect IV Pokemon and then they follow the meta and all of that. But even though this is made for them, they deserve better than what we got right now. And like you said, like, give us like a casual mode for random people that just want to play and have fun. I don't know, man. There
really should be one. And like, maybe the reason Game Freak didn't do that is because like there wouldn't have been a good way for them to monetize casual players. Yeah. Because you don't have to spend money to take your Pokemon Home Pokemon and like throw them into the game. You spend money on like the music, the items, and I think things like EV training. Mm-hmm. I think those are the things that you usually will spend money on in this game. So maybe for like the casual audience, there just wasn't much that they could really do. So I really feel like this game should have just cost like $60 or something, and it just had all the Pokemon from the get-go, and then, you know, have your competitive mode with like seasons where it's like, hey, only 1 to 200 Pokemon are available for this season, and then it switches like every few months. I think that would have actually been a really cool way to go about it. But no, they got to make it free to play to milk more money out of people.
Yeah, the monthly subscription, the yearly subscription, and
yeah, that too.
I guess this is going to be the main new like competitive Pokemon game. So if you are part of the pro competitive thing, you're going to have to buy the monthly pass, buy the yearly pass. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's just there to milk money out of, the pro players and whatever, man. I mean,
yeah.
It's their game.
I'm just tired of people glazing the company at the end of the day.
We could have like good Pokemon games with amazing graphics, amazing ideas. We could have like a freaking MMO RPG Pokemon game. But no, we're never going to have that because
it's just not going to happen.
Game Freak, the Pokemon company, they give you the bare minimum. They sell it for full price and everybody buys it. So,
and I love the idea of this too. I think this is a really cool idea to have basically a brand new Pokemon Stadium game in the current era. I think it's an awesome idea. It's just not fleshed out at all. It just doesn't have like the basic features, like just enough for competitive players, and that's it.
Yep, the bare minimum. Oh well. Yeah. You know what? I have a feeling that Pokemon Winds and Waves is going to be way better. They're going to put all of their effort into that one. It's going to be beautiful, lovely.
I think so.
And it's going to be running at a crispy 40 FPS on Switch 3. So
at least 40.
Wait. Yeah,
maybe 50 if we're lucky.
Maybe only on Switch 2 Pro, but yeah, we'll see.
The Switch 2 Premium model.
All right, let's get Pokemon footage out of my way. And let's move on to Star Fox, because
so I guess we have like more rumor stuff. So I'm pretty sure we talked about Nate the Hate a couple weeks ago, saying how there's going to be an OOT remake and Star Fox and stuff. Well, he's basically confirming now that Star Fox will be revealed this month. So
April.
That's cool. But it's already the middle of April, so time is ticking. We'll have to see if it actually comes true or not.
Next week. Next week, dude.
It's going to have to be next week or the week after that. Time is definitely ticking. But I guess we'll see what happens because, I mean, Nate has been very, very accurate with basically all of his rumors the past, like, year to 2 years, I guess. So we'll see what happens. But I think there's a chance that it might not even be real because there's been information coming out from Nintendo Prime, who is just a YouTuber, so I don't know where he's getting his sources from. Maybe he does have legitimate sources, but there's really no way of knowing. But what Nintendo Prime is saying is that Nintendo is spreading fake rumors to try to find the source of the leaks. And some of those rumors, I would assume, would be the Star Fox and Ocarina of Time remake. Now, again, I don't know how legitimate Nintendo Prime sources are. Like, as of right now, I kind of have to trust Nate the Hate more than Nintendo Prime. But if Nintendo Prime is right, then that is honestly hilarious.
This is so great, dude. Just spreading fake rumors internally and different rumors in different departments to different people. And then they've
done this before. Remember Star Fox Grand Prix? That was Nintendo spreading the fake rumor.
Oh, okay. Shit, I didn't know that.
So imagine Nintendo doing it again with Star Fox. Ooh, dude, I'll feel so bad for Star Fox fans if they're once again using that to make fake rumors. Oh, dude, that'd be painful.
That would hurt so much because I think that we deserve a Star Fox game. Like, it's been a while. It's been too long. And especially with Fox and the Mario movie, come on. We need a new Star Fox game now. So please, hopefully, this one is the real rumor, which could mean that the Zelda remake is the fake one. And, that hurts, dude. Oh, no, please.
I mean, we'll see. Like, people have been talking about this Ocarina of Time remake for the past couple years. So, like I said, Nintendo Prime, he might have a really bad source, or he's just, like, talking out of his butt. Who knows? I mean, like I said, I really don't know if he's gotten stuff correct in the past. So, but I do know Nate the Hate has gotten quite a lot right in the over the past couple years. So
and I wonder.
Guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if this new fake rumor thing will lead to more rumors, including the fake ones, or if it's gonna lead to less rumors. Because now, obviously, if we know Nintendo is trying to find the leaker. If I were the leaker, I would probably, chill out for a while. I would Go
Yeah.
silent for a couple months, and just wait for this storm to be over with.
I think even if Prime is right and Nate the Hate is wrong, someone else will come up, because just before Nate the Hate, people were listening to Pioro, which is another Twitter user, and he was getting basically everything correct, because he had back-end access to the Nintendo eShop, so he was seeing a bunch of games that were basically about to be preloaded onto the shop. And eventually he got caught. So I don't know if he's doing it anymore. I know he has an account on Blue Sky.
Yeah,
but
I haven't heard about Pioro in a while, but I remember him leaking the Mario RPG remake just before
and F-Zero 99.
F-Zero 99.
I wish he didn't leak
the Switch Direct, and
yeah, I wish he didn't leak some of that stuff. Like F-Zero 99, that was another one he did. That would have been so cool to be like surprised with. Would have been awesome.
In a way, I'm hoping that there are less leaks going out, because like you said, it's way more fun to discover them in a proper Nintendo Direct or a proper presentation compared to just, knowing all of it a couple days early. But
I think something that I've been seeing some people say that like this is kind of Nintendo's fault, because they wait so long to announce their games, and they should be announcing stuff earlier. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I don't know if you can completely blame them for that. Like, the company should be allowed to share confidential information when they actually want to.
Yeah.
But, like, it is, like, the longer that you hold on to as like, a secret game or a secret project you're working on, the harder it's going to be for someone to not spill the beans.
Yeah.
So, maybe there's ways, like, they could address it. Like, because, like, what Nintendo used to kind of do, like in the Wii U era, was they would announce games super, super early. Like, they announced Smash Bros. For Wii U. It was Smash Bros. Brawl. They announced that one way, way in advance. And I know they did that for Zelda Breath of the Wild, too. Mm-hmm. Which I guess technically you're not really going to leak anything. But people also had to wait a super, super long time, which just drives expectations up. So I don't really know what a good solution is for them, to be honest.
I know, because if you wait for too long, you might get your game leaked. But if you reveal a game and then you don't release it for 7 more years, I'm looking at Metroid Prime 4, then fans are getting confused about it. So
yeah, exactly.
There's no real solution. It's a hard thing to balance, I guess.
Yeah, I think there will probably always be leaks from the foreseeable future, just because it's almost impossible to not have leaks. Like, it's not even Nintendo. Even, like, movies and other video game companies get their stuff leaked. Like, the GTA 6 trailer, that whole trailer got leaked, and it forced Rockstar Games to upload their own trailer, like, right afterwards. They're like, hey, guys, trailer's been leaked. Go check out ours. And, I mean, and, like, stuff like that just really sucks to see. I really don't like leaks at all. Or, like, rumors is one thing, but actual leaks just kind of sucks.
Yeah, I actually prefer rumors. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what else? What else do we got?
We got Zelda, dude, because the Zelda movie is coming out next year, and Tataka. Sorry, I don't want to destroy the name, but
Tataka Imamiura, I believe.
It's the director for Majora's Mask. And he is a bit afraid of the way the Zelda movie is going to play out, because, this is going to be a live-action movie with actors. And I have a feeling that, like, the Link actor is going to talk. Like, hopefully he's not going to be like, for the entire duration. I expect...
That would be funny. But no, he won't do that. He'll actually talk.
So, yeah, we expect Link to talk. And Link doesn't really talk. So the director says that once Link talks, there's a bit of magic that is lost, and that he doesn't want Link to talk. Basically, that's what I got from that. And I don't know. I disagree. I mean, it's a movie. Who cares? It's not that deep, bro. It's gonna be okay.
No, he should be. I mean, like, people said that about Mario too. Like, oh, I don't want to hear Mario talk. He usually only like shouts catchphrases. Wahoo, yippee, yahoo.
Wowie zowie.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't say Chris Pratt is a great Mario, but like, I don't think it's like ruined the movies. The movies are still really fun to watch. Yeah. Now, with Link, I do think they need to be a lot more careful with the way that Link talks. Like, I'm really hoping he has like a fairly like calm and like somber tone to his voice, unless he's like in battle and he gets a lot more fierce and intense. But I'm hoping that Link is not like... I just don't want him to sound like Sonic or something, where he's like, oh, what's up, guys? I hope Link is... If Link's like that, the movie's going to suck ass. But
yo, Ganon, chill out, man. It's going to be okay. Me and my girl Zelda,
I can't wait to bomb some Octoroks.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, if he sounds like CDI Link, we're in trouble. The movie will be really bad.
Speaking of, I had this clip
yes,
for the
you
podcast.
got the clip. Boy, I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos.
So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the clip. I needed to bring this up. So, yeah, I don't really mind. I want to see Link talk. I feel like Link should have been talking in the games too. Like Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they feature voice. The actors have voice for Zelda and a bunch of characters, and it doesn't ruin the magic. It doesn't break my immersion. It makes more sense
not at
to
all.
me. Like that was one of my. I'm changing topic here, but that was like one of my main complaints about Metroid Prime 4 because Samus doesn't talk.
She just doesn't talk, but everyone else. It makes it awkward.
I know.
When the main character doesn't talk. Like, I know Nintendo's very traditional, but like, guys, you have to realize this is starting to get a little weird.
I know. Like everybody's like, "Oh, hey, Samus, how you doing?" And she just stares at them blankly.
Hey.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Should we do this and that? And she like thumbs up. Like, come on, just say yes. Just give. I don't know, man. Yeah, like you said.
That would be like if we were doing this podcast and you were the main character, and every time I talked and asked you something, you just did like a thumbs up or like a thumbs down.
Huh?
I'd be like, okay, great response, Nico. Thanks.
Yeah, we should do that for next year's April Fool. I'm just gonna respond with like thumbs up and grunts. Huh?
If Link doesn't talk in the Zelda movie, we'll do a podcast where one of us will dress up as Link and we just won't say anything.
That's
the
gonna
whole
be
time.
Great. Hopefully he talks, so we don't have
that would
to
be funny.
Do that.
Dude, I have a Link costume. I mean, I'll play as Link.
Let's freaking go.
We can make it work. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll know all about. Oh, I messed it up. We'll know all about this on May 7th, 2027, because the movie is done filming. They wrapped filming. Yep. It's all done. It was confirmed by. That's always funny. It was confirmed by Sony. Sony Pictures.
Wow.
They have this showcase at CinemaCon, and basically they just revealed, the movie is done filming. They're moving it to post-production, and obviously, like every single movie, there's gonna be reshoots probably next summer to add more stuff, fix stuff that didn't work, and that's like that. That's what happens in film production
probably.
All the time. But yeah, that's cool. The movie's ready. Not ready, but the movie's done filming, so at least they can start like editing it.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
I'm so curious to watch this. Like, I know we've already talked about this, but if this was just like some sort of like anime-styled Netflix series where it went by season and every season like was kind of like a recap of the game story, like a different game story for every season, I think that would have just been way more interesting.
Yeah, I wonder what story they're gonna
I'll give this a shot. I mean, probably Ocarina of Time. It's either going to be that or Breath of the Wild. It'll be one of those two.
Yeah. Maybe it's going to be a completely original one. I don't know. Because, I mean, the story is pretty much
I don't think so.
Like,
I think it'll be based off one of the games. Because, like, look at the Mario movie. It's like, let's pull from every game in existence in 5 seconds. That's the Mario movies.
Oh, my God. So the Zelda movie is going to start with, like, Zelda being sleepy. So Link's going to wake her up. And then he's going to find the Ocarina of Time and the Majora's Mask. But then he's going to have to sail to a new island to discover the Twilight Princess Midna. And then when he gets to
the island, he'll have to take a train. And then he'll find the Oracle of Seasons, and he'll be able to change the season on command.
Yo, that's a plot for a 1 hour 27 Zelda movie. It's going to be crazy.
Let's go.
Dude. And
that's going to be hype.
We should also have... let's have Captain Falcon. Just... Why not?
Yes. Yeah, Captain Falcon cameo.
Fire Emblem. Let's have Fire Emblem characters. So Marth is going to show up.
See Marth. Actually, that would be kind of hype if he shows up for no reason. Because you know what? That would work. That would kind of work. Not going to lie.
I don't want Fire Emblem in my Zelda franchise. No, I refuse.
I'm down. Screw it. I'm down. I don't care. Let's make it happen.
This is disgusting. You're not a real Zelda fan, but... Are you a real Mario fan like my boy Chris Pratt, voice of Mario?
Yes, he had another iconic line where he called the Mushroom Kingdom Mushroom Planet. And he didn't even say Mushroom Planet. He said it the same way that he said the Koopa line. He said Mushroom Planet. Like he had like a pause in what he was, because he was trying to think about what it was called. He couldn't remember, so he just went for it. So yeah, he called Mushroom Kingdom the Mushroom Planet, and honestly, I love that.
It's amazing.
I think that's really funny.
Let's just listen to the clip real quick.
Yeah.
Mushroom Planet.
Oh, yeah, man. I love that. That's really funny.
It's funny. Keep in mind, I mean, it's an actor. Okay, he doesn't have to play all the Mario games. He doesn't have to be a gamer. It's an actor, you know, a voice actor for Mario.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, not really, but it is still kind of funny because he's like, he's playing as the Mario and he knows nothing about Mario whatsoever.
Yeah. And I've seen a clip of Jack Black, you know, the actor that plays Bowser, and he was playing like a guess the sound quiz, and he couldn't guess the freaking 1-up sound from Mario, you know, you couldn't guess.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't guess that one. So basically, none of these actors are actually playing the game, besides Brie Larson. I know Brie Larson, the voice of
she's
Rosalina.
an actual gamer.
She's an actual gamer, certified Nintendo gamer, so she knows her stuff. But I think, like, besides Brie Larson, they don't really play Mario games that much. So it's just a funny clip. We just want to poke fun at my boy Chris Pratt, you know, the voice of Mario.
Classic Chris Pratt. I can't wait to play Super Mario Titans in the Mushroom Planet. Now that's gonna be cool.
Imagine.
Dude, it's really funny because I know why he said it, because like Mario Galaxy is about planets.
Yeah.
So he probably just assumed, oh, mushroom. It must be a planet, right? Mushroom Planet.
I mean, I guess in a way, yeah, the Mushroom Kingdom.
Like I get why
he
made the mistake. I get why he made the mistake. It's just really funny.
Silly Chris Pratt. Okay, do you want to play Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? Just say no.
Honestly, I would like to at some point, but I'm just gonna wait for all the DLC to come out.
No, just say no. Just say no.
Okay, fine. No, I don't want to.
Well, boy, I have a character that is gonna bring you back to Sonic Racing Cross World, and it's Red from Angry Birds. So,
wow.
There you go. Now let me ask you again. Do you want to play Sonic Racing Cross Worlds?
I guess.
No, you're supposed to say hell yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's Angry Birds. I mean, Sonic Racing Cross
Worlds. I don't understand these crossovers. They don't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah, you can now play as Red, the Angry Bird from Angry Bird,
like,
the movie, the game.
This is the kind of thing that I think Sakurai is worried about happening to Smash Bros. They don't want to dilute what they have, because I think with Smash Bros, if you add in characters like SpongeBob or like the Turtle Mutant Ninja Turtles, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I think Angry Birds makes more sense than like SpongeBob, and I think it's cool that SpongeBob's in this game. But is there a reason for him to be there outside of just like, oh, it'll get a few more sales because it's SpongeBob?
No.
Like, no, not really.
No, and that's exactly the same thing with this guy, the Angry Birds.
Angry Birds is such a weird pick. Like, I feel like no one's played Angry Birds for like 10 years.
I feel like the only reason they put it in the game is because Sega owns the Angry Bird license.
Oh, they own Rovio. Yeah. I forgot about that.
I think that's the only reason why they have this guy in. Because, by the way, it's
free.
They
should make a new Angry Birds game. I feel like they should bring back Angry Birds. I think that could be a really successful franchise.
Yeah,
if they were to bring it back and really evolve it.
Back in college, instead of studying.
I used to play it in high school all the time.
Pop Google Chrome, and then it was like a tab, and bada bing, bada boom, Angry Birds on my Google Chrome laptop. Mwah, what a great game. Yeah, it's a free update, so cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably go back and try it eventually. I did go back and play the SpongeBob DLC, and there was something else. I forgot what the first pack was. But once all of them are out, then I'll actually go back and like properly play them.
Yeah, because it's a great game. Like we're poking fun at it right now, but it is actually a really decent racing game. It's really, really fun. I had a lot of fun playing it hardcore for like a couple weeks, but then I kind of forgot about it. So yeah, I might just go back and try it. Not because of Angry Bird, but like you said, once all of the DLC is out, I mean, I don't see why I shouldn't give this game another shot, you know?
Yeah, I mean, might as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we've got that, and I guess we'll really quickly go into the GameCube app because it got a new update, which didn't have any new games added, but there was a bug fix for Pokemon XD where basically people would lose all their save data during a crash.
Yeah.
So that's pretty devastating. I'm glad I haven't played this yet.
I know.
Man, I'd be super angry if that happened to me.
Because it's a long-ass game, too, so if you lose your save file, I wouldn't see you starting over. Like, imagine losing 5-10 hours of gameplay in a freaking Pokemon game, of all things.
That'd be brutal.
Yeah, I wouldn't start over. So, at least now you are safe? Question mark?
Yeah, they fixed that, which is good.
They fixed it. Are there other bugs? I don't know, but at least this one is fixed, so that's good. Good job, Nintendo. And you know what? While we're on the topic of NSO, we also get 3 new NES games this week. So let me just quickly check them out. We got Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
The classic Pac-Man on NES is finally available.
Only the 30th way to play that game on the Switch, but cool.
Yeah. We also have Mendel Palace. I know it's one of your
favorites. Never heard of this one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Nobody knows. Like, everybody I talked about, they're like, I don't know what that is. But yeah, Mendel Palace is here. And last but not least, the Tower of Druaga.
I have actually heard of this game, and I have played it.
Oh,
I have actually I have a one of those like little tiny arcade machines.
Okay.
And this game is on there, the Tower of Dragua. So I've played it a few times. It's pretty fun.
Well, now it's time to get rid of this arcade because you can play it on NSO. But
yeah, just gonna throw it out.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
That's cool. We have 3 new games, and I'm happy about it. So cool.
Yeah.
That's all the news for NSO this week. I think we can talk about one of your game that might be coming out soon.
Yeah. So you guys know I'm a huge fan of Splatoon, and Splatoon Raiders has been rated. And that's pretty hype. I mean, people are saying the game's going to come out this summer, which I think is very likely.
Yep.
So, I'll probably do a video 100%ing it, because I'm just realizing, because I've already 100% all the other games, did a video on that. So, I'll probably have a video on Splatoon Raiders when this releases.
You gotta
so, usually when games get rated, that means they're getting close to release. So, I think since it's already been rated this month, I would not be surprised if we end up getting a release date trailer or an overview trailer within like the next month or so. I doubt they're going to wait till a Nintendo Direct. I think that's probably too long. Maybe they will. But we're probably going to get a release date very soon. Just super exciting.
I don't know. I have a feeling this is the July. This is a game for July because we have like...
I think July or August. Probably one of those 2 months.
Because we have a game like Tomodachi Life is this month's game. All right, let me pull up my calendar before I say stupid stuff.
No, you're right. That is this. I think it's this week, and then the Yoshi game is next month
in May. Then we have Rhythm Heaven Groove in.
Oh, that's July.
In July. So there's nothing.
So this
in June.
might be August. This is either June or August.
Yeah,
I would guess.
Yeah, exactly. Since we don't have anything else afterwards. Oh my God! Imagine if it's actually June, and Fire Emblem gets the August release date. That could be peak, dude.
Yeah, but that's not all. We also got a rating for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weaves.
Yeah.
So this is probably also coming out this soon. No, I can see this being like a fall game, like September maybe, but it could also be a summer game. I just know that I feel like typically Fire Emblem's release like either in the winter or fall.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see.
So
I can't remember any Fire Emblems releasing in the summer. And granted, I'm not really a fan of the franchise, but I don't ever remember them releasing during the summer.
No, I think like Three Houses was like a September or October game. Engage, I remember playing, and there was snow outside, so obviously it was during the winter. Or at least the fall where I live, because we have snow all the time. But yeah, basically, I can see that being the August game. That makes sense. I accept that theory. And like the rating isn't special or anything. Like it's a PEGI 7 for Splatoon Raiders, which is the same thing as every other Splatoon games, and PEGI 12 for Fire Emblem, which is also pretty typical. So because swords, violent, PEGI 12, you know.
PEGI 12. Yep.
I love the trailers when it starts PEGI 12. I don't know.
PEGI 12.
All right.
That's a cool voice. But yeah, we've got that. Honestly, not too much else in terms of news, but I guess we will. Well, we kind of already talked about Rhythm Heaven Groove, but that got a release date for July 2nd.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
So that is coming. I think you typed it wrong in your doc, but yeah, it is July 2nd. I think I'm actually gonna get this because it's only $40. Like, I was thinking about skipping it, but I've always wanted to try these games. I have the DS one, and I haven't gotten around to playing it, and I really like these kinds of games anyway. Anything that's rhythm-based, I'm usually, like, pretty into.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm actually going to give this one a shot. This one looks fun.
Especially if it's, like you said, it's cheaper. I'm down with trying it.
Yeah.
So,
I think them pricing it at $40 is awesome. I want to see them do this more often for their smaller titles. Like we were just talking about Mario Tennis a couple months ago. That game should have been like $50 to $60, not $70. Yep. I think a lot more people would have been more open with the game and more forgiving of it if it was just a little bit cheaper, because putting it at $70 was pretty ridiculous. And they're probably doing this at $40 because like Rhythm Heaven is a super niche franchise. So making the barrier of entry a little bit easier totally makes sense.
I agree, yeah. Okay, we have one more topic for today, and it's a good one. We saved the best for last, everybody.
We sure did.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Remember that Hello Mario app for kids? Well, now we have Hello Yoshi. And
whoa.
Yeah, you can interact with a Yoshi face on your phone, on your tablet.
Fantastic.
That's the game. I downloaded it because I wanted to do, a live playthrough here on the channel.
A live playthrough.
Live playthrough.
100% walkthrough of the Hello Yoshi app.
There you go.
Whoa! Oh my god.
You tap Yoshi. Oh,
you gave birth to a Yoshi, dude. How do you feel?
What am I supposed to do?
Is that why you have appendicitis? Because you gave birth to a Yoshi? Oh, whoa! It's the Mario 64 face.
There you go. I killed Yoshi. That's the game.
Okay, hold on. This is actually kind of hype. All right, let's go.
Yo, I'm getting a new record, new PB,
around.
dude. I'm not doing anything, but I'm so good at this game.
Getting a big combo.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Nice. Very nice.
That's Yoshi. Oh, that's
cool.
A game. There you go. That's all.
Yep.
That's all we have. Thank you, guys. That's all we have for the news.
But we do have
those games. I don't get those games, dude.
I mean, it's for kids.
Yeah.
That actually is for kids. So.
Yeah, literal babies, actually. Okay, we don't have a middle segment because we didn't prepare one because I don't know, appendix and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, we've been thinking about doing like quizzes or something, or just like some sort of like trivia maybe. So we might eventually end up doing that for middle segments whenever there's weeks where we don't really have anything. So we might end up doing that in the future. We're kind of thinking. Yeah,
that's a good thing. But after the middle segment, we have the Q&A. So I have 4 questions for us to answer. So let's just get into it with the first one from Real Evolve 8 Eon. If you were in a pitch meeting for Nintendo, what would you pitch? Hello Peach.
I mean,
Hello Peach. That's all you need.
Hello Peach.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello Peach. I dig that. I mean, guys, it's isn't it like not obvious? Super Mario Titans. Like we've seen the images. Let's make it real. Come on, Super Mario Titans. Let's make it happen.
I mean, at this point, I kind of want Super Mario Titans to be a thing, like just for the
I want to will
memes.
it into existence. I want it to. Yes, like I'm really hoping that in like the next year or two, someone makes a mod that's just Super Mario Titans and it just looks like the images. I think that'd be really funny.
This is gonna happen for sure. You know it's gonna happen. Like the modding community,
someone's got to do
crazy.
It.
Someone's probably working on a mod for like Odyssey or whatnot, and they're just doing it. Like maybe Kaze is working on it for Super Mario 64.
Super Mario Titans 64. That would actually. I think that could be really fun. Like you basically all you'd have to do is you give Mario a cape, and then you kind of just use like the wing cap, but maybe let yourself fly around more like the Red Star in Galaxy. There you go. That's the idea for Mario Titans, and then you can go crazy with that.
Yes, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
But jokes aside, do I have like a pitch for Nintendo?
an actual game.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I can't really think of anything
that
I think I would want. I feel like Nintendo kind of already knows what their player base wants.
Yeah.
And like, I am mostly, when it comes to Nintendo, I am mostly a Mario fan. Like, I do like most of the franchises, but like, again, I feel like they've already provided all the things that I would like basically want.
Yeah.
So when it comes to all the other Nintendo franchises too. So I don't know if there's anything I would necessarily want to pitch them.
Yeah, same. I mean, they got a great track record of releasing old franchise. Like, we got Mario, we got Zelda. Like, I mean, on the Switch 1, we got a Mario, we got a Zelda, we got a Pikmin, we got a 2D Metroid, we got a 3D Metroid, we got a F-Zero 99. We don't have a Star Fox yet, so
we just got a new Pikmin as well.
Yeah.
And then plenty of Fire Emblem. We're getting freaking Rhythm Heaven and Tamagotchi Life.
Yeah.
Like, they're really doing everything they can. I think if like, okay, this is kind of like a dream scenario. This would never happen. But I kind of love the idea of Nintendo buying the license to Sonic.
Okay.
And then they make a Mario and Sonic action game. Like a collaboration. I feel like that would be incredible. It will never happen. Sega will never sell Sonic. It's too valuable.
Yeah.
But if that did ever happen, I think that would be something I would pitch. Like, hey, guys, let's buy Sonic from Sega and then make like really good Sonic games.
That could be kind of cool.
I think that would be fun
to see a Nintendo Sonic game. I would like to see that.
I feel like if Nintendo were to make a Sonic game, it would just blow all the other ones out of the water, and then it would just make Sega look really bad. Like, I think that would be the problem with them doing that.
A game like Sonic 06 wouldn't get made under Nintendo. Like, they wouldn't let that slide at all. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, that's the pitch. I'm giving you the money. There you go. Buy Sonic and make the game.
All right, I'll take it. All right, Reggie, let's go buy Sonic.
Okay, next question by HHN Mario. Question for Nico and Nathan. Do you guys have any favorite old videos of yours that you've made in your early YouTube days?
How early are we talking? Are we talking 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? I have the whole spectrum of what early is.
I think as early as you can go, that's still on YouTube. I think that's what I would define it as.
All right, I'm going to go to my video playlist and just go oldest.
That's exactly what I'm doing
so
right now.
my oldest video is the Faceless Board Breaker from 18 years ago.
That's OG.
Yeah, that's pretty OG. And that wasn't a very good video. I was like 13 years old, and that video basically is just me breaking some Legos. That's pretty much it. Like, I was in martial arts at the time, so I was really obsessed with like breaking boards and stuff. That was something that we would do to basically graduate from belt to belt to belt.
Okay.
And I was with my sibling, and we put together like this big like Lego kind of board thing, and then I would just break it in different ways, either by punching it or kicking it, whatever it may be. I don't think I look fondly on those videos. Let me actually look through my catalog for a bit, and then maybe there's something that you can pick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at old videos that I made that are not even public. Like, my first video I made in 2007 on YouTube. It's basically just me
you're back there with me as well.
Showing off like a glitch in Zelda Twilight Princess, and it's just me filming my 4x3 cathodic TV, CRT TV. You know, it's another era. I guess, I don't know, man. It's not that they are good or anything, but my top 10 Mario Party minigame video series is the first series that actually got me more interested in creating more on YouTube, because it was like a big series. I had to make like 9-10 episodes, and it got featured on screwattack.com front page G1 post of the day. You know,
shout out to the G1s.
Shout out to the G1s. So just for that reason alone, I mean, that's a video that I like having made. Yeah, but it's nothing special. Besides that.
I'm looking a little bit, and I don't think I've ever shared this before, but before I did video game stuff, I did a lot of just like skits basically, and I would usually do them with like friends.
Okay.
And the first skit that I feel like I was really happy with was the Ultimate Pillow Fight. I did 2 of them, Ultimate Pillow Fight 1 and 2. Oh. And it's basically just like a 4 to 5 minute video. Both of them are around that length, but it just consists of coming up with choreography, and instead of like a fight scene, it's just like a massive pillow fight. So it's meant to be like really, really funny. And actually, when I was in high school, the ultimate pillow fight, I finished. I basically submitted that to some like sort of like video contest, and we had it displayed. I had that video shown off at our local movie theater, and that video won Best Comedy.
Let's go.
Which was really cool. And I'm only like, I'm like 11th or 12th grade, so it's nothing crazy, but that was really cool to get like have like a bunch of. I've never had that many people watch anything I made, because there was probably like 100 to 200 people or something in that theater that watched it, and people were really getting a kick out of it. So that was a very special moment, making that video, and then the sequel was fun. And then after that, these aren't my channel anymore, but I made like a lot of Guitar Hero videos where I would just try to get like 5 stars or like FCs in the game. But all those videos got copyright claimed. They're basically all gone. And then I tried video games. And after that is when the top 10s began and all that good stuff.
Yeah. The good era.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I really look back on fondly. I'm really not someone to look back on stuff very often. Like I will occasionally do that. Like I've been doing these like reaction videos to super old videos for members, but that's mostly just because like I know like channel members are kind of like nostalgic for like the videos they grew up watching like 10 years ago. But
yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's my answer.
Not another blue shell.
Yo, that video's sick. I love that video.
That came out of nowhere, dude. I was listening to a lot of that stupid Ariana Grande song, and I was like, you know what? Let me make it.
Dude, that video is so good. Like, I see people will like post like old clips of mine all the time on Twitter. I want to see people post that one, the Not Another Blue Shell. That video is so good. It's like genuinely peak.
It's still public. People can still watch the video.
Yes, never take it down. That video is legendary.
I won't. I don't even make money out of this one because all the money goes to Ariana Grande's music label.
Oh, hell yeah. They're getting like $1 a month. Let's go.
So hell yeah, Ariana. You know that Starbucks coffee you buy? I pay one of these. I'm just saying, you know.
That's right. That's right. So, I'm sure she's enjoying it.
I'm sure. All right. Next up, let's go to question 3. This is a follow-up question by Ash Mitmal. Are there any childhood movies you watched growing up? Because, we discussed childhood TV shows, cartoons, and now let's discuss movies.
Yeah, I mean, for me, there's quite a few. I was a lot more into movies as a kid. I'm not really into that anymore. But, yeah, I used to watch Shrek 1 all the time, and I have, like, this weird this weird story. I'll make it quick, but basically when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I was having this like recurring nightmare, and I want to go into the details about the nightmare, but basically it happened for like 6 to 8 months straight. Like I was constantly having it. So every time I would have this nightmare, I'd wake up at like 2 to 3 in the morning and I'd be freaked out from it. So what I would do is I would go downstairs and watch the Shrek movie and kind of like lull myself to sleep. So I've seen that movie a billion times, but I also grew up watching The Incredibles a lot. I used to watch that movie all the time. Huge fan of that. And there's probably a few others, but I'll stop yapping because I'm curious like what you used to watch.
Yeah, well, I grew up with the Disney movies mostly, so a lot of The Lion King,
mostly Disney.
Aladdin, the classic ones, not the remakes, obviously. In terms of Pixar movies, just like you, Shrek, that was a classic. But the movie I grew up with and watched the most was probably Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2. Like
Good
these
stuff.
movies I had in VHS, and then I had on DVD, and then I had the digital thing. Like I watched the crap out of Toy Story like so much. I probably know the entire movie. Like I can like recite the entire movie. So
that's how I'm with the Shrek movies. I can recite basically all those movies.
Like everything that's gonna happen, how it's gonna play out. It's that type of movie. But yeah, Lion King, Aladdin, Toy Story 1, 2. Finding Nemo a little bit less. But
I forgot about that. Yeah, I didn't watch that one a lot, but it was played a lot in my house when I was a kid.
Monsters Inc.
Yes. I love Monsters Inc.
Yeah, I've seen that one a bunch too. OG Pixar movies I watched a lot of. I don't really watch Pixar that much anymore, which kind of sucks. I mean, I should, but I just don't take the time to.
Yeah.
But yeah, those classics, man. Yeah, Pixar movies, Disney movies. Besides that, wait, let me find how it's called in English. It's a dinosaur.
The Good
Land
Dinosaur?
Before Time. The Land
Oh,
Before
okay,
Time.
Land Before Time.
There's like
I was gonna say,
a
you watched The
bajillion.
Good Dinosaur. Interesting.
It's a franchise, but yeah, The Land Before Time. I watched those movies a lot when I was a kid. How many movies?
You know what else I watched? I didn't watch it that much, but I used to have Shark Tale on Game Boy Advance Video.
Oh,
So I saw it
wow.
on there a few times. Dude, it looks so bad
I know,
on there.
dude.
Oh my god. It's a
15
disaster.
FPS or something. It must be
Yeah, it's more like
disgusting.
5. Dude, it was so bad.
But back then, I mean, you could freaking watch a movie on a little Game Boy thing. That was
Yeah. It was pretty
crazy,
awesome.
dude. It was really
It was pretty awesome. Yep.
Yeah, okay. And the fourth question is by BK King. Burger King? I like your name. What video game item would you want to have most in real life?
Yeah, so what is your answer? I'm still thinking about what I would probably want.
Yeah, I cheated because I picked the question, so I had time to come up with a decent answer. But you know, I was first thinking about power-ups. Like, okay, Mario power-ups. The Ocarina of Time, allowing me to go back in time or transport myself. That's cool, but limited. And then I just remembered the freaking portal gun. Like, what's the most annoying thing? It's having to, take a train, take a plane, take a bus. It's commuting. I hate that. It takes too much time to just go from one place to another. But with the portal gun, you can actually you place a portal gun in your room, and then you move somewhere that you go often, you place the other portal, and that's it. You can go from one place to another in bada bing, bada boom, 1 second. So I think
that would be incredibly helpful. Like, imagine, like, you're trying to get to work and it's like an hour away or something. You could just have your own portal.
Yeah.
There you go. You're done.
You got to be able to close it, though, because if I leave a portal at work, I want to close it at home because I don't want people, to join me.
Yeah, to, like, get in. Yeah, exactly.
But then if I'm at work and then I close the portal at home, I'm going to have to commute back home to open it up again. So maybe my pick sucks. Maybe this is the worst video game item that I picked.
No, I think, well, you can control which, if you use, like, the blue or the orange one. So you could just turn off one of the colors. Like, if you just turn off, like, let's say you go from home to work, and if you just turn off the work portal and then reuse it, the home one should still be open. Like, it'll reopen when you use the work one again. So honestly, that would be a really good idea.
But if you make a mistake and close the wrong portal, then it's gonna suck.
Oh yeah, yeah, that'll be pretty bad.
So this is a high risk, high reward kind of item to have in real life.
I like the idea of a portal. I think that would make a lot of things much easier. It would be if there was a way to connect it with other people's portals, that would be awesome. Because, like, there's so many scenarios where I would just be able to, like see somebody, but they're too busy or they don't feel like traveling. Mm-hmm. Being able to use a portal to just, like, go to their house, or they can come to my house, like, that would be way, way better than having to, like, do the drive.
Or maybe, like, the warp pipe from Mario. Maybe if you could, create your own network of warp pipes and connect them any ways you want. That could be cool, too.
Yeah, it's not really an item, but that would be cool as well.
Yeah, we're just, trying stuff.
Yeah, so I think I have two things in mind for what I would probably pick. So one, I would want maybe the Red Star from Galaxy. I think the idea of being able to fly around would not only be fun, but would also be super helpful. Like, just being able to, like, fly over traffic would be awesome. Like, I really love the idea of that. But I know it's not that exciting, but when you brought up the Ocarina of Time, I think that might be my second pick. Oh. So I think the idea of being able to travel back in time could be really cool, because I don't know if, like, you traveling back in time would alter, like, the physical person that you are in the past, or if it would not alter it whatsoever. Because if it didn't, then being able to travel back in time whenever you want could be really helpful, because let's say 3 years goes by, you make a lot of mistakes, but you learned from them, and you figure out what you were doing wrong. Well, you can just use the ocarina, and you'll still retain that same knowledge from before.
Yeah.
And because like I don't know, I like let's say you got into a car accident, you broke a bunch of bones in your body. What if you could use the Ocarina of Time, go back just a couple of days, and avoid going on the road that day or like at that time, so you don't end up getting in that accident.
But then, if you cheat death, is it like the Final Destination movies where death will try to have you another way?
If you're dead, that's not gonna work because like you have to actually play it. I think.
I know. I was just poking fun, but yeah, I think that's actually a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I could think of. I mean, there's probably others, but I would have to like look at all of the items before deciding on something. But off the top of my head, those are probably my two choices.
And I'm sure the comment section is going to be full of like amazing ideas we didn't come up with, and we were like, oh, dang. What about a crafting table from Minecraft? You could build everything.
Oh yeah, just
anywhere,
build. I mean, you could do that in real life too. Literally, you could just have
go to
like
the hardware store and pay money and blah blah blah. With the Minecraft,
that's
you can
true.
Just punch trees. Like I want to go punch a tree. That sounds fun.
Yeah, dude, I'd love to be able to punch tree and make some wood. Yeah, that'd be good. If I could punch the wasp nests away in like 2 seconds. I've got like a bunch of wasps around my house, so that's been fun. Dealing with that.
Well, I hope you find a way to fix all of that. Yeah,
I will. I need to just use some raid when they're like all asleep and then zap them away.
But it's still a bit scary, You don't want them to wake up and all of that.
Yeah, I've done it in the past where like if I notice a wasp nest is like building like on my house somewhere, I'll just when it's like 7 or 8 p.m. I'll take the raid spray, get them, and then just run inside. And usually they just drop to the ground and that's it.
Nice.
But yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for the question, everybody. And thank you so much, everybody, for watching the podcast. That's going to be it for this week. Hopefully, nothing crazy will happen, and we'll be back to the regular programming of having a new episode every single week.
Because what usually... Well, I was going to say not only... Hopefully, none of us have to do a surgery, but what usually happens is after we record the episode, something comes up.
Oh.
So now I'm checking Twitter to see if anything has happened.
Breaking news.
So far, no breaking news. I don't see any. I'm checking Nintendo's account. I don't see any breaking news. I think we're good for today.
It happened. We good. Tomodachi Life is out. That's the main new thing today. So
yeah, it's out now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna play it. Like, I'm really locking in on getting this 3D Sonic video done. So
yeah.
Maybe I'll try it. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
It's a special game. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.
Yep, we'll see you in a bit.
Bye-bye.